Facebook, Instagram. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Okay. What we got here? If you have any resources, people that you know that would give me an opportunity to be their roommate, I would love to prove everybody wrong. I would love to do that. I would love to be like, hey guys, guess what? Got rent right here. Got plenty of things to stay busy with. Do you need a hand with anything? I got you. Trash needs to get taken out. Don't worry about it. I got it. Oh, what's that? Some dishes in the sink? Don't worry about it. I'm already on it. I've already got the rag in my hand. Please. Thank you for giving me a place to stay. Like, my EBT just re-upped. Do you want to get something to eat? You know, it is the first of the month. I'll get the groceries. I will help in any way that I can in the kitchen, and I'll help with the groceries, and I'll help with the dishes, okay? I'm not going to say that I'm the best cook in the world, but I don't mind helping out where I can. We're supposed to be having fun right now. We're supposed to be having fun right now, chat. We're supposed to be having fun right now. And instead, we're fucking bouncing around hotel to hotel around Greenville, playing fucking games in the fucking DM. All these Reddit people keep getting my attention in the chat, and then they're like, hey, I'm gonna move you in. Hey, talk to me. Whole time it's a fucking Redditor. No, dude, I'm not making a move until I know that it's legit. Talk to me about a roommate, guys. It's a beautiful day outside. I've already been outside. I've already done things. Saw my sister, saw my nephew. Paid the room. I'd like to not pay the room tomorrow. I'd like to move in somewhere tomorrow. That would be dope. I would like to just grab my things and fucking be like, okay, cool, let's go. So what are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? I need a roommate. Is there anybody that would like to give me a shot? I got my rent. Paying rent with TikTok money. Straight up. Hey, Chewbacca. What's up? Trying to find a roommate. I'm not trying to find another crazy situation. I'm trying to just find a normal roommate and have a normal life. Yeah, I'm going to do TikTok, but I'm a normal TikToker, bro. I can't share a normal life until I have one, you know? And I'm not stupid enough to be like live streaming from all of my hotel rooms and showing the hotel room so that way people can go online and be like, oh, he said he's in Greenville. Oh, well, this looks like the inside of this hotel in Greenville. Well, let's call the front desk. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Because they just want to see me stressed, and they just want to see me get in trouble, and they want to see me get kicked out. I don't come on the screen and act crazy. I'm legitimately trying to network and find healthy connections towards a better life. So I can work and gym and be a man. You know? Talk to me about those things. Talk to me about elevating. Talk to me about growth. You know? What's up, Chewbacca? Well, if you can see this on your screen, I'm on my other phone in the inbox looking for a place to move to today, tomorrow, today, tomorrow. So I'm going to be like, Facebook, my name, fuck it. If you're in the upstate, Nicholas. If you're in the upstate, Nicholas. Mate, I'm not asking you guys for money. I have money to move in. I've been trying to move in somewhere for 2 months since I left California. And people are threatening me and trying to dox me, and they're trying to get crash out content out of me, and I'm not giving it to them. I refuse, because that was never who I was to begin with. On all the apps. It's crazy, man. Like, if the couch was nice enough, I'd pay for a couch to sleep on for a couple of weeks. Shit, how much are you gonna charge me to sleep on your couch, bro? Alright, I'm looking at one of my Snapchats. I'm looking at the one with the blonde hair that I posted on Twitter. My phone's got 100% battery. Alright, and I can pretty much tell that you're a troll as soon as you add. Some of y'all are just like so bold. Some of y'all are so brave that you just like, you let me know that I'm getting trolled with your screen name, your profile picture, all kind of shit. And I'm just like, why the fuck would I add that? And then like this person, something bunny, right? I'm not going to say their full screen name because they want clout, but you've added me with 2 accounts. One of them's just an avatar, and the other one's just like an older lady with a like eyes wide, too wide open, and face smiling like this to let me know like you're fucking. When? Well, there's not going to be any comments come through this yarn anyway. To be honest, y'all aren't going to screen, please. Who? I don't know who that is. Settings. There. Chat. I just want a normal life, chat. Normal. And then I can fucking come outside and everything can be fucking okay. I don't want to go back to New Orleans and live in the French Quarter because I will probably crash out, and all of my fucking friends are telling me, bro, why don't you just come home? And I'm like, bro, my buddy just got unalived and I'm super afraid to go there. I do not ever want to go back to New Orleans, bro. You know, so it's like, yeah, no. I had a near-death experience last year, and it completely changed me. Me going to New Orleans for Southern Decadence last year has completely changed me as a person. Okay? What I experienced, everybody wants to laugh about it with the Roberts Fresh Market and shit. That shit is, I'm not over it. I'm fucking not over it. It's fucked me up bad. Real bad. Everybody's fucking mad and like, bro, I don't know how to make sense of what happened that day. And I almost died. And you guys are mad at me. It's crazy. You know? That experience alone is enough for me to never ever use hard substances ever again. Period. I will never. That day in New Orleans is the reason I will never party that way ever. I will never relapse on that substance ever again. Ever. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Scared me straight. For sure. For sure. 100% will never, ever, ever use Tina ever again. Never. 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 One fucking relapse that day, bro, changed me for the rest of my fucking life, bro, I swear. Because I went down there, I wasn't on shit. I wasn't on shit when I went down there. And I was super proud of myself to come back around all the places where people knew me when I was a tweaker. And I was like, look, guys, I'm doing better now. Matter of fact, I'm dancing for Southern Decadence. I was super proud of that. Matter of fact, I'm dancing for Southern Decadence in the French Quarter. Yep, people are going to pay to see me. Yep, I'm not on drugs. And fucking one use, one time. Almost died, bro. Never again. Shit was so scary, dude. And then it was just like all the people just watching as everything was going down, bro. Like watching or filming. And it was fucking terrifying, bro. It was just like, there's like, God, I'm fucking shaking. My fucking hands are shaking just thinking about the shit, bro. So I've been basically like crying out for help just to like have a normal life ever since. Ever since I woke up in that hospital and saw that I was still alive and I have grace and that, you know, I'm called and like there was no charges filed and shit because of everything that happened. Yeah, I'm just grateful to be alive, dude. I'm just grateful to be alive and like truly like it shook me up to my core. Like I want to be a better person and I want to help people. And I have a very niche experience that can help people, and that is that I used to be a fucking street person who was abusing substances openly out in the open, and I no longer do those things. That's my unique niche experience, is that I was a person who was hopelessly addicted to one of the hardest substances in our country, and I'm no longer addicted to that. You know what I mean? And I've worked tirelessly. I've worked tirelessly to become a better person. I've worked tirelessly to get my story out there to try to help people, you know. And a lot of people say that it has, but it's blown back on me in so many big ways, you know, and it sucks. Because like they're trying to punish a person that hasn't been around in years. They want me to continue to have consequences for things that haven't been occurring in my life for over a decade. You know, it's just not fair to me. Like, I'm legitimately, like, just trying to fucking start fresh, bro. Like, just need a fresh start, man. Just fucking... There's so, like, dude, I'll explain any situation, any story, anything you guys want to know about. I'll be happy to share it, but I can't fucking do it living day to day in hotel rooms, man. You know? And like, I don't have anybody, like, I'm not asking, I don't come on the screen and show you guys my Cash App and ask you guys for help. I'm literally like figuring it out $20 at a time, you know? And if I had just had a roommate, none of this would be a problem. If I had a place to stay, none of this would be a problem. I'd do get ready with me's every fucking day. I would be active every day. I would show you guys. Without fucking, like, you know, bothering anybody that I was living with. We would have to set fair boundaries. You know that you're moving me in and you know that I'm a TikToker. Okay, we don't tell anybody where we live, right? Duh. But, like, don't bring me into your house knowing that I'm a TikToker and be like, hey, by the way, you can't stay here because you're a TikToker. I met you on TikTok and I'm bringing you to my house because of TikTok, and I don't want you to stay here because of TikTok? What? So, like, that's the thing. We have to have a conversation, right? Because I need somebody who's going to support me in my growth. As in, I don't need your money. I just need to be able to be free to be me. Can I be me? Is that okay? I'll even pay you to allow me to be me in your space. That's what we're talking about here. I want to pay you to allow me to be me around you. That's what we're talking about. I'm not asking you to pay me. I'm asking you to allow me to pay you. Check my story on Snapchat. I'll show you how much I made on TikTok this week. Everybody's asking me to give up something that so many people wish they had. Everybody's like, oh, no, I wish that I could do this myself, but Nick can do it, and we don't want Nick doing it. The fuck? Go check my story on Snapchat. I made $1,200 this week on TikTok, and I barely even streamed. barely did anything, barely ran battles. I didn't ask for anything. You can't find a screen recording of me asking my followers for anything. They don't want you to give me a chance. They want you to think, oh, well, I don't know what they want you to think, bro, but it's not it. Go check my story on Snapchat. And this is the phone that has the Snapchat that I'm talking to people on, so I'm about to end the live, okay? Go check the Snap.
Tony.
The game has changed. You know, we're just in show. Your friendship gets out of hand. Got this. I think something called my horse. What's this normal?
I'm checking my requests. The last one I got was 15 minutes ago, and I'm in the upstate. I don't want to go all over the world just for a place to stay.
Okay, buddy. Now the phone really begins.
Checking my messages. Shoot me a message if you want a roommate, or if you have a room for rent. Message my page. Message my page. Snapchat's cool too, but I'm blocking people as soon as I see that you're not being helpful, bro.
That was the best 60 seconds of my life.
I have rent. I have rent. I'm trying to be a roommate. I have rent. And people are trying to troll me. And I'm not trying to be trolled. And I'm also not trying to lose my money this time. My ex came around and got 3 bands out of me last time I was in this situation. Like, I thought I was moving in with her, but she took the money. Well, I've been able to save up a little more than $1,000 this time. That's enough to move in somewhere. If you see me online on an app and you can help me with a place to stay, then that's what we're talking about. I'm not talking to anybody about anything else. I don't need words of encouragement right now. What I need is a room to rent. Me hand a person cash to move in.
Isn't it a little early for autumn sanding?
Yeah, it's only 2 o'clock.
I know that there is a person that is interested in having me around. What's up, Donald? Donald Beck. I'll invite you, bro.
What up? What up? What up?
I'm looking at every app that I possibly can, trying to connect with somebody who'll let me fucking pay them to move in.
Right? I'm sure, bub.
How's your day going today, Donald?
It's going good. I just barely got out of bed. I was in boxes till like 5 o'clock this morning, California time. So,
Oh, yeah.
11.
Just thinking about going back out there.
Oh yeah. I
You
seen.
you ever hear that person, Quinn, Cali Sober?
Yeah.
He's made me an offer to potentially talk about maybe coming out there, you know.
There you go.
I haven't really been talking about it because, you know, I don't know how sure he is about wanting to do it, but I would probably do it.
You know what I mean? I would check it out. I've seen his videos. I kind of looked into it. Kind of went to his page and was checking it out. But it seems like it's legit. You know what I mean?
I've always been more of a plant medicine leaning person when it comes to recovery anyway, you know? Like,
Right.
I believe in, you know, talking mushrooms and, hemp being a pretty awesome tool to use in, mental health and stuff like that for people with PTSD and other kind of traumas.
Oh yeah, the microdose,
Well, microdose is cool too, but macro dosing for under the right care in a therapeutic setting, can undo 10 years worth of damage in one session.
I feel you on that. Like I said, my past and what I recovered from, but I told you I'm Cali sober.
He's done Iboga too, and like I've been doing some research on that, and like it's pretty interesting. He says he has. So like here, chat. Let's do some research together, okay? Because let's do some research. Donald, thank you so much for being here today. If you don't mind, we'll go through this together.
Handle it.
All right, I got my other phone right here. Iboga. Okay. I hope I don't get flagged.
Ibogaine does three things. Within 48 hours, will resolve physiological substance dependence for 80% of folks who take it but one time. That goes to 97% when they do it with a booster dose. The second thing that it does is...
And it's talking about Pete. And so what he means by that, to give you some context, is that people who have opioid dependency. So when they undergo Ibogaine treatment, what is being found, by professionals, like people who... You have to go out of the country. You have to go out of the country to do this. You can't just go. You can't go anywhere in America to do this. So, but it completely refreshes the opioid receptor to the place where it was before initial use of an opioid.
Restores an individual's sense of ownership over self, and I would say finally, and most importantly, many individuals who have an Ibogaine experience come away with a concrete affirmation and knowledge that they are a spiritual being made
This is all subjective.
in the image of an almighty creator whose essence is pure and unconditional love for them, and that they have a unique and special purpose to achieve with their life. Ibogaine does three things. Within
So that sounds great. Who wouldn't want an experience like that?
Right.
Who wouldn't want that? But now let's keep looking, because a lot of people are reporting that this is one of the most challenging experiences.
How am I doing? 2 years Blue Chew.
You explain what is the unique pathway that allows Ibogaine to help people with addictions? Because it's a very unusual thing that it does to people.
All right, let me.
You explain what is the...
So, all right. So, when you go get Ibogaine treatment, it's an injection thing, and apparently it's a really, really challenging experience. And at the end of the experience, they do 5-MeO Dimitri, if you know what 5-MeO is. So, like, I guess they describe it like doing Iboga. I've seen, and I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, Iboga is like going through hell, right? Going through the hardest parts of your subconscious, showing you all of the things that are wrong with you, all of the bad, just showing you all of the hard parts, right? And then at the end of the experience, you do the 5-MeO, and like those two together, it's supposed to be like 5-MeO is the God molecule, right? I've never had a personal experience with 5-MeO. I've done NM Dimitri, which is like what most people have had a Dimitri experience with. If you know, you know. It's hard to just go find 5-MeO, So
Right.
But here, let me see if I can get a video talking about that.
Yeah, I've watched some documentaries on different aspects of all that.
Iboga 5-MeO.
Did Ibogaine and 5-MeO DMT.
Where'd you do it?
Mexico.
Mexico?
Yeah, I went to this place called Ambio Life Sciences, and but I had like all these guys that I'd worked with, or maybe I didn't work with, but they had the same kind of path in life as me. They kept telling me about like the psychedelic therapy and how it changed their life and cleaned them out, and I was like, maybe I should try that. And so I flew down and did that. And when I came out, like it was like you just had this intuition that clicked in my head, and it was like, all this shit that I'm doing is poison.
What was it? Did you smoke something or drink or?
Yeah, so the Ibogaine is like some kind of a root that they get out of, I think, Gabon, Africa. And they say it's like the most powerful psychedelic on the planet. And it's like a 12-hour experience.
Mother ayahuasca, father ibogaine, or father iboga.
And then you wake up from that, and then you do this 5-MeO DMT, which is also like super profound.
And how long does that will last?
That one lasts about 15 minutes, but you have a death experience. Dude, it's like you cross over, man. Like if you have not done it?
I don't think I'm ready.
So they give you, so the dose matters too. So like at the end of the experience, they're going to give you a dose of 5-MeO that is going to be like enough to like give you the ego dissolution. Not every person who does 5-MeO is going to have that experience.
For that yet?
Yeah, it's pretty
Would you
heavy.
recommend it? I'm 30.
Yeah,
So I
I'd
feel
recommend
like
it.
does it
All right, I
stop?
want to get an experience of what people
I
are
had
talking
a really
about.
weird-
It's hard. It's not something. It's not
What's
something
the
to take
quick
lightly.
question? The process
Yeah.
with 5-MeO DMT is complete. Luke will ship.
So this is what this person experienced, and this is what they're talking about. You know, like me having the opportunity to experience. You know, and like so, like that's not like something like I need to be able to trust the person, right? Like I need to be able to. I need to know that what I'm doing is the right person, the right place, everything, right? So, I mean, I'm very open-minded to this. Like, I'm so open-minded to it. Like, I'm very, very, very open-minded to it. I met a person actually while I was out with Graceland, Donald. And I was actually out at church with Danielle, and it's super funny. And like, this is how I feel like the universe is kind of pulling me towards this, because while I'm with Graceland people, and I've never told you guys this, while I was with Graceland people, while I was with Pat, while I was with Danielle, this person was sitting, and we were at church actually, while we were at church at Calamigos at one of the, during the fires and stuff. Okay. And there's these people that came behind, there was this person behind me, and he was like, hey, you know, he like touched me on my shoulder, and he was glowing, you know, his eyes wide up. Hey. And I was like, hey, what's going on? He's like, hey, are you with all those Graceland people? He's like, hey, you're Nick, right? He's like, hey, that's Danielle. Hey, Danielle. You know, he says hey to Danielle. He's like, you know, I used to work with Danielle. Starts talking to me about Danielle. Start having good things to say about Danielle. You know, I love Danielle. I've never once said one bad thing about Danielle, and I never will. So we're saying good things about Danielle. He starts talking to me, and he's like, dude, I just came back from Costa Rica. He's like, I just came back from Ibogaine treatment, and you could just see it all over his face.
Really?
How funny is that?
Right.
How crazy is that? He's right behind me. I'm with Graceland. You know, I've always been a person who talked about like psychedelics. He's always been like into like plant medicine, you know, like talking about in recovery. I've found growth with these compounds and stuff. Obviously, I've never had an Ibogaine experience or anything like that. But this person is behind me while I'm at church with Graceland people. It's almost like foreshadowing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's almost like foreshadowing. And he's telling me about his experience, and he's like, dude, you know, he has zero craving. He has zero desire. He said, I mean, he's like, dude, he feels like he feels like he's reborn. You know, it's like being welcomed back to Earth for the first time.
You know, everybody, or any of the documentaries I've seen on TV or watched, or any of the YouTube videos, that's what they all say. You know, it's like a out of body experience that when you come back, you're reborn. You know, you're not only is your cravings gone and your desire to
his experience.
I'm listening. Sorry.
your desire to chase it is gone, but it's your thinking pattern. Everything is totally different. And that's what I've never experienced it. I'm basing it on what, this conversation and watching these documentaries. And
Let's see if I could find any more good information on this.
And you guys,
Check this out, guys.
just magnesium.
What's in the drip is potassium and magnesium.
Oh, okay.
So the potassium and the magnesium are very important electrolytes, okay, for the functionality of your heart and the strength of your heart as well. They're there and they're serving as cardiac protectors. You're going to be receiving this IV drip continuously throughout the 8 or 12 hours that you are in this treatment. Dr. Bautista is going to be coming in and he's going to be checking how your body is reacting to the medicine, okay? Depending on where your vitals are at.
Doesn't that look like a beautiful room too?
Second is when they determine to add more magnesium into your drips, but you will be maintaining a permeable intravenous access during this experience, okay?
Okay.
If at any time, sweetie, you get thirsty, because the anti-nausea medication
It's got to be done in a hospital setting, guys.
sometimes cause drying out. Not so much.
I think I've watched this one.
Like these back cotton out, they're drying out. Ask for some water, okay? You get to practice something very beautiful today, trying that is asking for your needs to be met. Alright, so whether that's helping you blow your nose, whether that's helping you get people water, whether that's holding your hand to help ground you, we're here for that, okay? Some people always say, I don't want to bother. It's no bother. You know this, okay? We're here for you today.
That makes me feel good.
Excellent.
I feel, I feel cared for.
Feel cared for. No, that's right, brother. Hold on 1 second. Go ahead, Donald.
Ibogaine.
Blue Chew.
What is Ibogaine and what are the benefits? Ibogaine comes from the Iboga tree in Africa. The Bwiti shamans in West Africa, they use this bark or part of the tree to eat it. And so it can make you vomit like ayahuasca type of thing, and it can churn everything up. Mainly what Ibogaine is used for today is heroin addiction and or painkillers. It cleans the receptor sites inside the body. And Ibogaine is being used for PTSD right now. Ibogaine is being used for PTSD right now.
As soon as I get somewhere or do something cool, I would have been fine at Spartanburg, 10-star location. But you guys made sure I couldn't go there. Will called me. Nick, are you back in town? A bunch of people were calling me saying, y'all know Will at 10-star? Nick, what'd you do? Why are all these? I was like, Mr. Will, I'm actually doing really good now. I'm sorry. There's a Reddit page. None of these people live in South Carolina, Will. And he's like, why are they all calling me? I was like, Will, I'm sorry. My social media is going viral. Sorry, Will. I'm sorry, Will, if you see this. Thank you for giving me that job that one time. Appreciate it. Love you. I'm on it, boss. he would be like, Nick, send me a picture of it. I'd send him a picture of me with my mop in my hand. Yeah. Where's Donald? What's up, Kimmy? What's up, Kimmy? Come here. Donald can come back too. I had to switch phones, and I had 2 restrictions. Oh, damn it. Do it from the Snapchat camera, though. You could be anybody. You could have screenshotted those. Do it from the Snapchat camera, though. You could be anybody. You could have screenshotted those. Do it from the Snapchat camera. Whew, boy. This shit's stressful, bro. Checking my inbox. Hitting me with a high is like, bro, like, why? I'm just gonna block. It's crazy. If I don't know you and you don't have a picture and I'm like worried about trolls, why would you come into my inbox with just a HI? You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. You could be like, hey, I'm watching your live right now. What do I have to do, guys? What do I have to do? Where do I have to go? Just tell me and I'll go there. I'm gonna go there with a great attitude, no excuses. I'm not that needy. I'm not that fucking needy, bro. As soon as I feel secure and stable, I'm a lot of fucking fun. I'll pop outside, I'll be cute, it'll be fine. We can go outside, we can go do things, it's all good. Like, I'm gonna be very smart and very safe when it comes to my social media use. Okay? I promise. And it's too profitable for me to walk away from when I can do it safely. You know? It just is. It just is. And we all know it is. We all know it is. You know? Nick gets a fucking stable place to sleep and lay his head and live his life and be a man, and then it's like, oh, cool. Why did it take this long? Why did it take this long for, like, damn, oh, Nick's being really good to his friends. Oh, Nick's being really good to his new roommate. Like, why did it take this long? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Boogie? What's up, family? Hey, Boogie, if you know anybody that needs some help with rent this month, I'm kind of looking for a place to sleep. I'm in town, and I've got a little over $1,000 to bring to the table. A little bit more than 1,000. I don't want to say how much more than 1,000, but we'll just say for sure 1,000, okay? We'll just say for sure 1,000. And I don't give a shit about money. I go get money every fucking day, don't get me wrong. I don't care about your money. I'm happy to offer the cash that I have so that way I can have a safe place to live, so that way I can continue to go make money. It's not a very complicated concept to grasp. I don't want the little bit of money that I do have saved to fall into the wrong hands of somebody saying, yeah, Nick, come on, I got you. And then now I've done given up the little nest egg that I have that would be rent money. And this person now has my cash, and now they say, get the fuck out. Do you know how many times it's happened to me, bro? Too many. I can't have that happen to me again, bro. I don't know when the next time I'm going to have $1,000 all at once is going to be in the state of things right now. Because if I lose this $1,000, bro, I'm really going to be fucked, and you are going to see me crash out. Does that make sense? I just took for a ride for over $3,000 for an ex-girlfriend. I thought I was moving the fuck in with her and starting a job where she works at. I went to the interviews. I did everything. I've got the app on my goddamn phone right here. Let's see when orientation is. Hello, associates. Fucking took me for a ride for 6 fucking weeks. I'm hustling, getting the money. Yeah. All right, we got enough to move in. All right, now she's got the bread and I don't talk to her anymore. So I don't want that to happen to me again, and I'm pretty sure there's people looking at me for an easy come up, and that's not going to happen off of me. All right. Yeah, I was going to go work at fucking Walmart. So I need a legitimate place to live. Dude, if it was somebody's shed in their backyard and it was livable, I'd move the fuck in and pay rent. As long as nobody tried to tell me how I could and couldn't use my phone. Like, bro, if you have a livable accommodation, and you're not trying to bam me over the head with rent, I'll pay the rent and respect the space. Like, bro, I'm trying to have a fun summer. I'm trying to go out to the lake. I'm trying to go, let's go turn up. Let's go have fun. Like, I don't know what they're talking about on the internet. I haven't been looking at the gossip and tea pages and shit. I'm literally just trying to find healthy people to have a great summer with. We could fucking turn up, dude. We can have a great time. You want your social media to go viral? How about you give me a chance and be my friend? I'll make sure your fucking social media goes viral, bro. 100%. 100% bro. I'll teach you how to get the goddamn money out the phone, bro. Straight up. You don't want to take a chance? That's on you. But I promise you, you put my face on your fucking screen, your shit is gonna go viral, dog. It's just the way it is. And I promise you this, bro. They hate me so bad, they're gonna fucking, bro. You just have to know that they're gonna want you to fucking hate me. Because your page, you could be a random fucking dude. Like, let's say you live in Clemson right now. Let's say you're watching me and you just so happen to stumble across me, and now you're seeing me and you're like, damn, dude, if I could just figure this social media thing out, if I could just figure this TikTok thing out. Well, guess what? You got a guy right here in the upstate right now who does social media for a living. A lot of these people hate my guts, dude. I'm letting you know, they fucking hate me, and they're gonna hit you with anything and everything that they could possibly say to you to make you believe that I'm a bad person. I used to be a worse person. I'm not a bad person. Okay. I used to be a worse person back when I used to drink and party all the time. I don't drink and party all the time now. I don't drink and party at all. I smack of the Benjamin from time to time. I might scoop it a kratom from time to time. That's it. Smack pen, scoop kratom. That is fucking it. That's it. Okay. Go to work. Go to gym. Okay. Yeah. Bench 3 plates. All right. Cool. All these people hate me. All these people want to troll me. You need your fucking social media to go viral. Hey, how about you find somebody to maybe let me be their roommate? Let me be their roommate. God, they can't stand me. They can't stand me. They can't stand me. All I want to do is be somebody's roommate, bro. And I promise you, bro, we can strategize and we can make video after video after video after video. And simply because of how badly these people fucking hate me, bro, it will go viral. I promise you it will. Promise you it will. Just me asking to be your friend, bro, has them in an outrage right now. Just me asking you to be a friend is having them in an outrage right now, bro. 620 people asking, or 620 people watching me ask you to be my friend. You know? Who is this? All right, I'm going back into my inbox. Fucking Reddit page, man. They're gonna get... Yeah, I had to take away comment sections. What's your favorite band, bro? You gonna go see any cool shows? Let's go. Let's document it. Let's film it. Let's do it. Let's go places and film things. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to say. Nobody in my fucking hometown understands the potential. Nobody wants to fucking get with it. Nobody wants to explore this new age that we're living in, man. It's like they're all just like, well, you're so focused on the internet and the phone. It's like, why don't you just go work for $10 an hour? Why don't you just try that? Well, why don't you just go put the fries in the bag? Dude, what? What? I'll happily do both. I'll happily go get a fries in the bag position, kill it. I'll do so good at the fries in the bag position, like probably like manager within a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? Or at least assistant manager. And I'm just going to do it out of spite. I'm going to work so good at the fries in the bag position. Hey, you know what? Are you a hiring manager at a fries in the bag establishment? Go ahead and sign me up. Because there's a lot of people that I would love to just be like, hey y'all, just casually, by the way, I'm getting a promotion. I got a job as a social experiment at a fries in the bag establishment, and I haven't been here that long, and guess what, guys? They're giving me a promotion because they love the fact that I'm here on time every single day. Don't complain. I do everything that I'm asked to do. Plus, when I see that there's something that may need to be done and that there's no pressing matters, as in a customer who needs an order to be placed, right? Like we're all just kind of standing around looking at our phones in an empty parking lot. Hey, maybe I could take that trash out, or hey, maybe I could, restock those fries. Yeah, I'm going to be the young man with the energy and the awareness to go make sure that gets done. Does anybody want to help me prove this shit wrong, guys? Like, seriously, you got a fries in the bag establishment? Hire my ass. Hire my ass. I will come and be a top performer out of spite because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Bathroom needs cleaned. I got it. Don't move a muscle. Yes, ma'am. Nicholas is on it. I'm on it. I'll go do it. Come into my inbox and talk to me about that. Matter of fact, hey, are you a fries in the bag establishment that's not getting enough business? Maybe we can collab a little bit. You let me work, right? And then I get to make a TikTok or two, okay? And you bring some traffic in for you, right? They're gonna, oh, Nick has a job. Oh, you know? I'm just kidding. No, I probably shouldn't dox where I work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'm trying to find a solution here. I've worked at Wendy's and did TikTok simultaneously. You guys want to see what that looked like? Let's see what it looked like. I'm happy to go work, bro. Been out in California the past several months when I thought I was chasing the opportunity of a lifetime, you know?
So there's a person.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a person outside of my job and
Okay.
and he said that he's hungry and he needs some food. So I already know that I can't get free food from my manager because I'll lose my job. But I will just go ahead and pay for some food for him because you guys have looked out for me so much during my struggles that it's time for me to pay it forward. So let's see. I'm gonna do a JBC, no, 4 JBCs and 2 fries and 2 large drinks and dipping sauces. And I think that'll be it. 4 sandwiches, 2 fries, and 2 drinks. And you know what? I'll go ahead and give him a 10-piece nugget too. All right. See you guys.
Yeah, I've done it before, guys. Would happily do it again. You know? I just need a stable place to stay. I need a stable place to stay. Can't do anything without the stable place to stay, guys. I really don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing, but I'm trying. There we go. So, what do we think about that? What do we think about giving me a chance? What do we think about letting Nicholas show through action that he is a worthwhile individual? Huh, guys? What do we think about letting Nicholas prove that everybody has just been being cruel and being trolls this entire time? Nicholas is a hardworking, kind, respectful young man. Oh, man. Redemption arc. Oh, that would be lit, dude. Huh. And he can come back on the screen and he can go back outside. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. How about this? If you guys, I will have the most free live chat. Bro, I will have the boxes. What do you want? Boxes. What are we doing? It's us. It's us. It's us. If I'm not getting doxxed and I'm not fucking, and I'm not like living in fear, why wouldn't I have a fucking free for all in my live chat? For real. Come on. I swear. Help me, help us. Help me, help us. Bro, depending on how sweet the living arrangement is, I'll go fucking live stream outside too. I don't care. It depends on how sweet the living arrangement is. If I got real freedom, bro, I'll go downtown. I'll go do whatever. I don't care. I'll go be social. Can't do nothing when I'm in a motel room or a hotel room or an extended stay or wherever the fuck I gotta be for the week, and I have to respect it, you know. I can't be doing backflips and shit. I had to learn that lesson the hard way. You're fucking skinny too, man. All right, got some boxes. I'm following this person. 10K likes. Thank you from my tappers. Almost 1,000 people watching. This shit's crazy. I want to go swimming. Let's go swimming, guys. Let's go to the lake. Hey, you know what? What if I just started popping up at people's houses? That'd be cool. You want to just? You don't have to put yourself on blast. You could hit me up in a private, a Snapchat, whatever, and I could just pop up and be, hey, you want whatever you want, bro. I'll do whatever you want for your social media. I promise. Do whatever you want for your social media. I have a good attitude and a solid friendship. Hold on, who's this? Hold on, y'all. All right, I'll be back.